What's going on, Beamer fans? Welcome back to BeamerView. For today's video, we're going to be going over 15 things BMW owners forget in their BMWs whenever they are returning the vehicle. If this is your first time tuning into BeamerView, we teach you everything there is to know about BMW. So if you want to learn everything there is to know about your BMW, do yourself a favor, subscribe to the channel because we put out brand new content every single week. For today's video, when I used to work at the BMW store, I've noticed so many different things that BMW owners forgot to do, or items that they forgot inside their car. So definitely make sure you watch this video if you are going to be trading in your lease or trading in your BMW for another one. I guarantee you, you are going to forget to do one of these things, at least one of them. So definitely watch the whole thing. For number one, the number one thing that BMW owners forget inside their BMW, and this could go for all different brands as well, but the number one thing is going to be the Easy Pass. So if you are like me, living in the northeast of the country, pretty much 99% of owners all have to carry a Easy Pass transponder, and the most common place that is located at is right behind here, behind the rear view mirror. Obviously, because it's so hidden behind there, so many people forget about. And then if I had to pick a number one item that everyone forgets, it's going to be that guy there. So definitely make sure you do not forget your Easy Pass transponder. You're going to have to be going through a whole different to-do list of things if you forget your Easy Pass transponder. So definitely don't forget that. Number two is going to be a garage door opener. Many people, they do not use their garage door buttons here, and that's fine, but they do use their garage door opener, which is located usually here, somewhere along there. So that is the number two item that everyone does seem to forget. So if you are clearing out your car, don't forget to bring your garage door opener if you have one located right along here. Again, it's something that is above the car or on the ceiling, so many people do tend to forget that. Number three, many different people who park in the city have to get parking permits or parking stickers. Now obviously it's going to be really hard to remove a sticker from a windshield or in the rear view windshield there, but a lot of times you do kind of have to show that you have attempted to remove the sticker. So don't forget to remove your parking stickers that may be located on the windshield. Many people do have to remove that before they trade in their car. Number four, this one is BMW specific, so don't forget to do this one. But BMW garage door openers are located right over here beneath the rear view mirror. If you want to clear out the whole thing and make sure that nobody ends up coming to your garage to come say hi to you and opening up your garage door without your permission, you definitely may want to make sure you do this. Again, if you just do the factory reset, this should just clear out that too. But if you wanted to manually make sure it gets done, just hold 1 and 3 together, and after about 15 seconds, you're going to notice that this light right over here is going to start to blink. Once it does, that indicates that the system has been cleared out and you are good to go, just like that. So as mentioned in that previous one, yes, you could do a factory reset inside your car. I recommend that everyone does a factory reset. Make sure you know how to do this. This is a BMW X5. It's a 2025, 2024. If you want to go into resetting your factory reset, you want to go into settings. Once you're inside here, you either want to go to system settings, or you could just use the browse menu there to search for the word reset, and then you're going to find the option to reset your vehicle data located right there. If you don't see that there, you can also just go the manual way and then go into system settings, which is located right over here. And if you go into that, and then if you go all the way down, you should be seeing reset vehicle data located there. Just click on that guy. You're going to see that it is grayed out. The reason being is because the vehicle is currently on. Just turn off the vehicle and then that will highlight white again, giving you the option to select it and then do a vehicle reset for the vehicle. If you have a BMW that has BMW IDs, just go ahead and remove your BMW ID as well. You're going to see it located inside the settings. Once you have your BMW ID set up, you can just remove your BMW ID. And then by doing that, no one's going to mess with your climate control settings or adjust your settings. Because if you do not remove your vehicle profile from your previous vehicle, what's going to happen is people can make adjustments to their car, and then it's going to affect your brand new car if you are using the same profile between the two cars. So keep that in mind. Definitely do remove your driver profile before you return your BMW. Another way to kind of bypass that is inside your BMW app. If you go onto the home page where you can see your car, on the top right, you're going to see a little garage icon where you can click on. And then once you click on that, you're going to see your car listed there. And then what you want to do is slide your finger left on the car, and then along the right side of the box, you're going to see the option to remove the vehicle. That is what you want to click on to remove the vehicle from your app. And then by doing that, you can't control the next owner's car. which is going to be something that is very important. But this will also remove the vehicle profile from the vehicle too. So definitely make sure you remove the vehicle from your app so there is no confusion there. It may take a couple minutes for it to fully go away, but just sliding left on that box or on your car will give you the option to remove the vehicle. So make sure you do that before you return your BMW. Another one to mention is owner's manuals. Make sure you return your owner's manual so that the next person can use it. I do know that many new BMWs are not coming with owner's manuals. And then if you have one of the ones that don't have a owner's manual, your vehicle may come with a service key card and a white setup key card. That make sure you put back into the glove box there so somebody else can use it. Those cards and owner's manuals are not cheap, so make sure you return those so that down the road you don't get any phone calls asking where that might be. Another one to mention is going to be the iDrive Reboot. Now the iDrive Reboot I've done a ton of times to solve any minor glitches that may be on the screen or even a phone connection problem. But what this will do is also just clear out the cache within the computer system. The way you do this is you hold down the radio volume knob for about 30 seconds with the engine on of the car, and then you hold it down for about 30 seconds. You let go whenever the screen goes black. By doing that, it'll just remove some hidden data inside the vehicle. That's one you may not really have to do, but if you are somebody who just likes to be precautious, that may be something you may just want to consider just because. And again, that is done by holding this down for about 30 seconds with the engine on, let go when the screen goes black, and then just wait for it to come back up again, and then you're all set. And again, that will just remove some back-end data of the vehicle. As mentioned with the owner's manual and service key card and setup key card that comes with the newer BMWs, always check your glove box too, because inside your glove box, you're gonna find that you may have forgotten a inspection report that may be in there from way back. You may keep your speeding tickets inside here too, which you definitely don't want to leave here for the next person to see. And lastly, make sure you don't leave your registration inside the car. A lot of times people may forget to remove that whenever you return the car. So just do your due diligence and make sure you take your registration with you, because that obviously has a lot of personal information that you don't want to leave behind. Any personal information, paperwork that may be inside the glove box, just remove it. You don't want the next person to see it by accident and see a speeding ticket from when you were speeding in a school zone, which is not recommended at all. Quite embarrassing. Another one is going to be the second key. For many of the older BMWs, such as this one, these vehicles are still coming out with 2 different keys. So when you do plan on returning your BMW, make sure you bring the second key along as well. The keys are not cheap. Keys are super expensive. I believe for the newer style ones, they're running for pretty close to $900. We do have our own website where we sell BMW compatible key fob covers on our Shopify store, shipping all around the United States. We've sold over 300 to 400 of these. So do yourself a favor, protect your BMW key fob. It's not cheap, it's 900 bucks. If you drop it, you could lose a key fob, and you may be minus 900 bucks when you could have just got yourself a key fob cover from the store and you could have protected your key fob. So definitely make sure you do yourself that if you don't already have one. For my BMW SUVs, you are going to have a cargo cover that looks like this guy here. Many people remove it, they leave it inside their garage and completely forget about it. So make sure whenever you do return your BMW SUV, SAV, just make sure you return the cargo cover here, because you don't want any callbacks for that one either. If you don't see it here, you may just want to look beneath your BMW trunk, because a lot of times there is a compartment down here where you can store the cargo cover located right over here. And then so a good amount of time it may be located there, but you do just want to make sure you have that ready to return ahead of time. Also, if you have BMW car mats, you could also request to transfer your current car mats, because these are most likely ones that you have bought. So you could transfer that to your new BMW as well if they fit. Couple other things to make sure you are returning back if you have removed them is going to be this tow hook that is supposed to go back with the BMW. Most of the time you may have not used that at all. But another thing to make sure you return is going to be also your wheel lock key. So many BMWs, they come with wheel locks on the wheels. For this car, it was supposed to be right here, but you can see that this pre-owned BMW did not have it. So there is going to be some phone calls made for that one. So make sure you return your wheel lock key to the BMWs as well. A lot of the times you're going to see the wheel locks actually be inside the wheels. You can actually see that whoever had this car last, they actually removed the wheel locks altogether. So this BMW actually doesn't have any wheel locks at all, which is really rare. But most of the times, the ones that do are ones that kind of look like this right here. So this is a wheel lock. So every BMW, they come with a wheel lock key. So you do want to make sure you return that wheel lock key that came with the car as well. If you are somebody who's going to be changing your own plates, one thing you have to watch out for are the screws here. So one thing to know, if you are trading in your BMW, just kind of watch out for screws that may be rusted. There's been numerous times whenever people have tried to remove their plates to transfer their plates to a new one, they've noticed that the screws may be rusted, and then before you know it, you'd have to saw them off or do some crazy MacGyver stuff to remove that. So one thing to watch out for is screws that may be rusted. There's been plenty of times where a technician would have to be involved to remove the plate because the screws were completely rusted. So before you are transferring plates to a new BMW, you may just want to kind of make sure that you're able to loosen up the screws a little bit before you transfer plates. Another big one is removing phones. So this one is also resolved by just doing a factory reset. You do at least want to make sure you remove your phone. By doing that, you're going to go into mobile devices, which is this setting right over here. And then once you go into that, you're going to see your phone listed here. And then if you click on your phone and then scroll all the way down, you're going to see the option to delete the phone. And that is something that you may just want to consider doing. Obviously, your phone data can be shown here if your phone is not inside your car, but it will show your name listed there, and you kind of just don't want that to be there, just to kind of maintain your own privacy. So do yourself a favor and just kind of remove your phone there too. But again, the factory reset will resolve that for you. So maybe something that you may not have to do if you do the factory reset. That is going to basically wrap it up for this video. Again, a good 10 to 15 things to not forget to do within your BMW. A lot of these things can be privacy related, so definitely make sure you do your due diligence and try to complete all these. Don't leave things behind inside your car because it will save you a second trip. And just be prepared to say goodbye to your BMW. I'm pretty sure you'll be getting another one, so it's not really saying goodbye to BMW completely. But hopefully this video helped. If you all think that I forgot something to mention in this video, feel free to comment down below and I'll try to upload that for the next one. Also, don't forget to check out those BMW Key Fob covers. They are selling like crazy and we're going into limited stock now, so definitely check that out at the end of the video, which is at this point. Links right down below, check those out. If you all had any questions, I'm doing my best to catch up on 200 comments and questions. Feel free to comment right down below. I'll do my best to get back to you, and I will see you all for the next one.